1. The haunted iPhone 17 challenge. I got a mystery box. No label, no return address, just a card inside. Unbox the iPhone 17 Pro Max in 13 seconds or lose your face. I'm thinking it's a prank. But the phone was real. Sleek, glowing red at the seams, already turned on. The screen blinked. I didn't touch it. Siri whispered, "Tim Cook sees you." Then the lights in my room went off. My shadow on the wall started moving without me. I grabbed the phone to throw it, but it hovered, spinning, glitching. The Apple logo morphed into blinking eye, and Siri laughed. Challenge accepted. The screen cracked. A hand reached out. It had my fingerprints. Would you unbox it? Naruto, the ghostly protest rally. I went to the London protest to film a TikTok. The signs were normal until I zoomed in. 13 must rise. It wasn't on anyone else's sign. At exactly 13 minutes past 1, the crowd stopped. Mid chant, everyone turned in unison and looked at me. Their eyes, cloudy white. Their faces, old, like they'd been marching since World War II. I turned to run, but the live stream still showed the crowd marching, except I wasn't filming anymore, and on the screen, I was leading them, flag in hand, tattered, marked with a black number 13. One marcher whispered, "History repeats until it's rewritten." Would you stay or run? Ha 3. The boxer's cursed gloves. There was this gym in Manchester that hadn't opened since 2007. I snuck in to film a retro training video, but in the locker was a single pair of gloves. Ricky Hatton's, or so the tag claimed. I slid them on, and the gym lights flickered red. My arms moved by themselves. Shadow boxing, violent, precise. A woman's voice echoed, "He lost to his mind." The bell rang, but I was alone. Then the mirror cracked, and my reflection threw a punch. Not me. My gloves wouldn't come off. The bell rang again. 13 times. Blood smeared the ring floor, but no one was bleeding. Would you put them on? 4. Drone invasion countdown. In a field behind my house, a drone crashed. No markings, just a cracked camera and a note etched into the shell. Decode before breach 13. I powered it up. The feed showed soldiers marching, helmeted but blurry. The field around me empty, but the screen pulsed. Article 4 breached. Then 13 silhouettes rose from the grass. No footsteps, no shadows, all pointing at me. The drone levitated, its blades spun without wind. A whisper from nowhere. "This is breach 1." Then it vanished, and the number on the ground burned brighter, 12. Would you report it or stay quiet? Nasher 5, The Long Walk's Lost Trail. We tried a viral challenge, Stephen King's Long Walk. 13 miles, 13 hours. Last one walking wins 13,000 pounds. Easy, right? We walked all day. But at mile 13, the path didn't stop. My mates disappeared. Fog rolled in. Then I saw myself standing ahead of me, smiling, waving. I shouted, but no sound came. My feet kept walking, even though I wanted to stop. I passed a tree, 13 notches carved deep, and the whisper, "You've passed 13, keep going." The ground turned black, and behind me were 13 pairs of shoes. Would you keep walking? 6. Nepal's Haunted Peak. I was climbing Nepal's highest forbidden ridge. They said no one summits without leaving a piece behind. At 13,000 feet, I found a stone shrine. 13 names, one slot empty. Wind howled, and a voice sang out, "Carve yours." I turned. 13 hooded monks stood in a circle, no faces, no feet, just robes fluttering. I pulled out my phone, no signal, only static, and GPS coordinates changing every second. The monks began to hum. The mountain trembled. My shadow started climbing ahead of me. It reached the shrine and carved my name before I did. Would you finish the climb? 7. The Girlfriend's TV Trap. I was binging The Girlfriend on Amazon. Alone. Episode 13 wouldn't load, so I rewound and paused, but the screen showed me, not the actors, my living room, my blanket, my camera. Then Olivia Cook whispered through the speakers, "You stopped watching." The TV went black. Then a knock, soft, from the inside of the screen. Fingers pressed from behind the glass. I backed up, but the floor turned to static, and I was watching myself from inside the TV. The episode title? 13, Viewer Inbound. Would you press play? 8. Doha's Phantom Strike. We found a crater near Doha. No news coverage, no bomb sound, just silence. At the center, a stone, carved with the number 13. The closer we got, the hotter the air became. Flags fluttered, but there was no wind. Suddenly, 13 figures appeared on the ridge, shrouded in smoke, whispering, "Qatar, Israel, 13 strikes remain." My drone camera glitched out. Then one figure pointed at me. The crater cracked deeper, and the number on the stone began to melt. Now it says 12. Would you tell anyone? 9. Storm Amy's Whisper. We set up camp on the coast to film Storm Amy. High winds, perfect TikTok weather, but then everything stopped. No sound, no waves. The air whispered, 13 gusts left. We thought it was wind echo. Then the lightning came. One bolt, two, all in the same spot, 13 times. And the sky turned green. Our tents, gone, blown away, except for mine. still standing, zipped shut, but shaking from the inside. Would you unzip it? 10 The Prom's curse note I filmed the last night of the proms from the balcony. Allison Balsam hit a high note and time froze, literally. The conductor froze mid-motion. The audience stopped clapping, except for 13 people. In the back row, they stood, played instruments made of bone, no strings, no lips, just sound. Then Brian May's guitar wailed on stage, but he wasn't there. The note kept going, longer, higher, until the chandeliers shook. One of the bone players turned to me and whispered, "Now you play." Would you step onto the stage? Let me know.